get rebounds. And they look.
Robertson.
And points a game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. When you have a shooter like him off the bench, it makes scoring.
And the other guys can just stay in their lanes.
They get it back. Mavericks trailing. Always seems the Mavs are able to compete for a title, Clark, but their window might be closing with some of their stars aging, namely Dirk Nowitzki.
You're exactly right, Kevin, because Dirk is the centerpiece of that franchise, has been for over a decade.
Following the score by Dallas. And there's the whistle.
Even after 8 years in the league, yet up until last season, he's been one of the more durable players in the league.
Villanueva comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. That's Felton in for Parsons. And then for Oklahoma City, Collison comes in for Serge Ibaka. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. Talking about Durant's physical makeup, some scouts were actually worried about his athleticism when he declared for the draft after just 1 year at Texas. At the NBA Combine, Greg, you were talking about this. He posted some of the worst numbers of all the top prospects.
Yeah, he did, but I tell you what, he did blow people away with his length. 6'10", with a 7 5" arm span. I mean, that makes up for a whole lot in this league. And as we've seen throughout his Hall of Fame career, I think it's worked out pretty nice.
I think it has too. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
And the lead goes right back. What a seesaw affair we've got going on.
This game's right there for the taking, but neither team can quite grab hold of it. Like a slippery bar of soap there. Somebody's got to take charge here.
Now here's Payne, guarded by Barea. McGee with the block, but they recover. Durant, and gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line.
What a performance from Durant here. He already has 10 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
And both free throws good for Durant. Well, you knew something was amiss with Durant last year. They eventually shut him down for the entire season after he was injured, which was the safe thing to do, and Greg, the right thing to do.
Absolutely. When you have a franchise player trying to work back from injury, no need to try and get a few more games from him at the risk of derailing his career.
And here are the Mavericks now after Oklahoma City gets the free. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Morrow's checked in.
For Durant, KD did try to return last season, but that foot just wouldn't cooperate, and that's when they had to shut him down.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Payne, and the Thunder another three. Clarky talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition of that.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, not even through the first half, and it's been one heck of a battle.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
One last thing with Durant's foot. Foot injuries can be a scary thing in the NBA. Along with knees, those are the injuries you don't want to risk anything with.
Oklahoma City comes into this one after the win against the Los Angeles Lakers.
And you know what? Exactly what had to be done in terms of winning on the road. Never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Kept the crowd out of the game. And for every punch they took, they had a counter.
I was very impressed, Greg, with the way they stood their ground, even when they were on their heels some, coming through those moments where they were backing up a bit. That's what it takes on the road. You've got to show that kind of fortitude and resilience.
Knocks it loose.
What a start they've gotten off to on the glass. I mean, they've come out banging.
And when a game starts off like this, Clark, there's an intimidation factor, a physicality that they brought that comes into play.
Shots good by Waiters. 54 seconds left in the first. Barea kicks to Felton. Pass to McGee. And a strong finish with two hands.
Boy, that was a pretty feed from Raymond Felton.
The Thunder with the lead. Here's Waiters. And the shot falls short this time. Dallas has gotten a lot of shots short of a disaster. Missed the first 31 games with an ankle injury sustained in preseason. And he played for a poor team. And things, you know, Greg, being the leader, the ball handler like you were, they just never got much better for Felton as the season went on.
Yeah, the problem when you have that issue early on, the season isn't going to wait for you. Right. You know, you're basically in catch-up mode, and so because of that, he never got into any kind of a rhythm when he was available to play. And that's not surprising, given that he averaged less than 10 minutes a game for the season after averaging 33 a game for his entire career.
Harris outside. Wesley Matthews on the wing. From deep. And Raymond Felton the bucket on the assist by Matthews. And that's now 9 points for Raymond Felton. Morrow, that's a two-pointer. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Mavericks ahead. They lead by 1. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center.
Let's take him back.
And Serge Ibaka, becoming known for his shooting ability now, he talked about the confidence his team.
He trusts you. Every time he passes the ball, when you don't shoot, he's screaming you, shoot ball. Then next time what? You will shoot. And if you miss, you say, yeah, good shot. You know, and your coaches in the practice talking to your teammates. Man, when Serge is open, give him the ball. He will make that shot.
Well, if you wonder how much difference a coach can make for a player, there it is. Huh?
You heard it in Serge's voice, too. That confidence has already been planted in him. That voice telling him, shoot the ball, is now in his own head. He's going to be just fine.
And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. Down low, it's the international combo of Ibaka and Adams. Russell Westbrook out there with Roberson. And it's Morrow in at the small forward position. And the basket good.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Harris kicks to Williams. Dallas moving the ball around. Parsons attacking. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Williams passes to Parsons. Here's Nowitzki, 6 to shoot. Westbrook pulls it in.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
Mavericks trail by 7. Williams kicks to Nowitzki. Westbrook with the block. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. It's rebounded by Dallas.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
We know Oklahoma City has the stars, the big names, the offensive flair. But, you know, Greg, this team, and you appreciate this, is a very tough defensive group.
Yeah, I think they've matured in that area. In the past, that wasn't always true. But last year, the Thunder really hung their hat on their defense. Top 10 in opponents' field goal percentage.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Borea's checked in. The Thunder also changing it up. Durant's checked in for Morrow. And Dion Waiters subbed in for Andre Robertson.
And let's take a look now at Russell Westbrook's numbers. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so, averaging about 26 points per, 9 assists, and over 2.5 steals. And he's a real threat defensively. You look at his steals during this stretch, always lurking for the smallest mistake.
Well, he causes those mistakes, too. I mean, he'll harass you for the full 94 feet, never giving you an inch. Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass. You know, when you look at the Thunder and their defense, it starts with the length they have on the perimeter. It also helps to have rim protectors backing them up on any drive.
And stolen by Darren Williams. Here's Parsons.
How about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
We've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by and it's a 9-point Thunder lead.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
And the shot is good from Nowitzki.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
And now here comes Williams leading the break. And the call will be against Darren Williams. That's foul number 2 for him. Waiters with the ball. Williams picks him up. For 3, Westbrook. Second chance shot. Adams' shot is off. Mavericks trail by 7. Parsons dishes to Williams. Parsons passes to Williams. Back to Parsons. Fires for 3. Drains the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. They get Russell Westbrook.
Wow, 4 here in the first half. They're going to need to do something different on defense to trap this guy.
Are we ready?
No, not yet. Not yet.
Would you come on, boy?
Okay.
Isaiah, the microphone is on. Let's go.
Okay.
And lock him up.
All right.
And Chandler Parsons, boy,
Back to the game.
Give you a whole lot of everything. Length, quickness, skills, can shoot, pass, rebound, defend, the total package.
Adams. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Oklahoma City.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
All right, we got second quarter, 55-50.
And, you know,
Isaiah's winning.
Darren Williams, he used to get to the charity strike at will. At the height of his career, he was averaging almost 6 free throws a game. The last couple seasons, he's been down around 3.
Poked away, and that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
And so it's Dallas with it. It's a 5-point game. Just 4 to shoot. Again, the Mavericks score. And Clark, for Darren Williams, it clearly has the handle and the strength to get to the basket, but no longer the explosion that we're used to seeing.
Yeah, you know, he's had some ankle injuries, and that certainly is a part of that. And he's also in his 30s now, so largely a perimeter jump shooter, but still can impact.
Father down by 3.
And playmaking.
Cantor checked in.
Can his son beat him?
Payne comes in for Russell Westbrook. To the middle. It's tipped. Now here's Berea. D right on him. Dallas moving it around. And out of bounds.
Oh, what are you doing out of bounds? Wow, 2K strikes again.
Some of the league's small forwards that have been on fire at the charity stripe for all of the past month. Kevin Durant third.
And knowing what I do about the guys on that list, I can tell you they put a lot of long hours in the gym to get those percentages to where they are.
Well, you can't get those numbers without the work. And they've posted impressive numbers, and all of them are naturally gifted shooters, but you have to add to natural ability the work required to bring it to fruition.
Nick Collison's checked in for Oklahoma City. Nick Collison. Here's Matthews. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. It's on Kevin Durant.
Wes Matthews, a hard-nosed player on the wing. Strong frame, and he really does put it to good use at both ends.
Speaking of Matthews' strength, he
All
really
right.
gets into your defense.
Down by
What's to
2.
make you feel it? I mean, very physical, and offensively,
Turn it
he
down,
likes to
Zell.
post up and back down weaker, smaller
down.
defenders. I mean, you give him that mismatch, he will attack it with vigor.
And when you watch Wes Matthews, you see he's just a fantastic perimeter defender, Clark. He can match up well at either the 2 or the 3.
His combination, Kevin, of length and strength and lateral movement make him an outstanding defensive player.
Rejected by Payne. And
I meant to throw the
that'll be
oop.
Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession. Out left to the wing. It's Matthews on the wing. Wesley Matthews on the wing. Tries from 16. And it's Matthews again missing. And here we go with Waiters running it up the court. And the 3 ball is good. Waiters got 6 in the quarter.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control. And for Matthews, you know, he knows that he's a strong defender. And so last year, his claim was that he was the best two-way shooting guard in the NBA. And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
From deep three-point range, Waiters no luck. For Dallas, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. And the call will be against Nick Collison.
It's dead, son.
Matthews against Durant. Felton kicks to McGee. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Felton, and it's blocked. But he stays with it.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off.
Oh, Jeremiah, you all right?
Just a bit after that one he had early.
And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. Roberson, he's checked in for Waiters.
All right. Down by 2.
Dallas on defense. Trailing by 2. And he gets it to go.
Down by 5. Isaiah with another lucky
Now, here's
3.
Berea. His last outing, he had 8 points. Outside Matthews. Here's McGee. So the whistle blows.
He's gonna hit that, McGee.
Free throws for the contact right there.
And a moment now to look at the numbers for Kevin Durant. 3rd in scoring, 5th for free throw shooting. And not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
You know, to do what he does, you have to have that scorer's mentality. I mean, he knows he's the go-to guy, and everybody else knows it too.
Yes.
Harris is checked in for J.J. Berea.
What?
And a
Yes.
switch here also for Oklahoma City. Morrow's checked in. 3-pointer. The shot is
Why
off.
wouldn't you be able to?
Solid defense from Harris. Felton kicks to Harris. From past the arc. And a clear
Oh,
foul.
almost.
He shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. And guys, over the last 2 seasons, Devin Harris has been a backup point guard, but one could argue that he's outperformed the guys that are directly ahead of him.
That's exactly
Well,
right,
you're supposed
Kevin.
to
I mean,
talk
Harris
during the
came back to the
broadcast.
team that he started his career with to be a support player, but injury
getting
strains
beat.
and generally poor fits elevated Harris's importance.
You win
to
by
the team.
1, boy.
You know, getting back to Devin Harris.
Oh,
he can
no.
help, but you want to do one thing: limit. his
Yeah, let's go, buddy.
full seasons
Let's
under
go,
his
buddy.
belt. Slender in build. It's best to play him around half the game.
Give me those.
if you can.
Give me those. Give me those, boy.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
The feed tomorrow.
Oh,
Kicks it to paint. Puts up a 3. Some solid defense
you
from
ain't
Harris.
winning now, though.
You know, talking about the veteran Harris, his quickness was still apparent
Oh.
last season, and his skill set was a good fit for Coach Carlisle's flow offense. I mean, this guy's been around a long time, and there are very few that are quicker than him with the ball.
Here's Morrow. They get it again.
Oh, no, no. Get out there.
Collison
Get the rebound.
Off the mark there with the
Oh, my
3-point
goodness. Come on, 2K.
Dallas has gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter.
Bring him to me.
Left wing.
Bring him to me. Oh, my gosh. Come on, Raymond
Shot that
Felton.
ball missing. There's the pass to Payne.
Getting buckets, huh?
Uncovered.
Foul him.
And that's good for 2. Payne's got 4 points now in the quarter. The Mavericks trailer. Felton the pass to Villanueva. It's deflected. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. And Ennis Cantor picks up the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. And the Mavericks making a change here. Nowitzki's checked in. Both free throws good from McGee. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Dallas. Shot and game clock separated by 5 and stolen by 5.
Oh, right to me.
Here's Matthews.
To the rim, unabated in stride.
It's stolen by Harris. It's 2-on-1.
Yo,
Finish
we're
off the
winning.
break. And the Mavericks lead by 2. It has been nipped
Second,
and tucked
we were
for
winning
the
after the
half.
first quarter, sir.
I mean, neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time, guys.
So close.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We're going to break down the first half action for you. Wesley Matthews has been having a big night. He had 20 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 assists. He put last game's performance behind him, doing some nice work in the opening period tonight. And Kenny, what are your thoughts on how Dallas played?
Well, they called the right plays, and then they executed. Great job in the first half. That's why they were so efficient, and they shot so accurately. The defense threw a number of different looks at them, but they were always prepared because they were cool, calm, and efficient.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Thunder.
The way they were getting rain on from 3, they're lucky to still be in this. In some cases, it was shooters making contested shots, but in others, it was defenders leaving shooters
Almost
wide
60% from the
open.
field.
You
You're
can't
at
do that.
45.
Bottom line,
That's
their
it.
perimeter defense was lax, and that needs to change.
All right, that is going to wrap up our halftime report as it's just about time for the start of the third quarter.
And we welcome you back. Glad to have you with us as more basketball is on the way. During the break, the players getting refueled with Gatorade. They're looking amped up and ready to get going once again. One of the stories here, Wesley Matthews getting it done today.
Yeah, created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for him. For those of you that are into analytics, that stat really tells how efficient a player has been, and he's been very efficient so far.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court for the Mavericks, Parsons and Dirk are in at the forward spots. Matthews out there with Darren Williams, and it's Pachulia in at the center.
Oh, wow.
A terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the ball.
Slow it down.
Concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
Slow it down.
Williams gives to Parsons. He dishes it to Pachulia. Picked him clean.
Oh, wow.
And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. Ibaka with the ball. Picked up by Nowitzki. For three, Durant. Here's Adams. And let's quickly jump to the 2K leaderboard to find out which point guards have been the highest scorers over the last month. Russell Westbrook, #1.
And you can't say enough about the value
Oh.
of a player like him. I mean, who can attack a defense in so many different ways
we're down again.
from the point.
Exactly. It's just not his ability
All right,
to
it's time
distribute
to-
the basketball. I mean,
time
it's
to take the son to
scoring
school.
punch that he provides as well. That's
Take him to
me
class.
what makes him special as a dual
Time to
threat
take
point
you to
guard.
class, son.
Williams dishes to Pachulia. And he gets it to
Oh, well, you going to have school today on a Saturday, player.
Great ball.
Tie game. Let's go.
And Roberson kicks to Ibaka. Puts up the baby hook. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Ibaka's got 6 points.
Oh, yeah, we see what the score is, sir.
He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
Matthews passes to Williams. It's stolen by Ibaka. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Absolutely. They make the steal, pay dividends instantly on the fast break. And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has
Oh,
not
wow.
lost that love and feel.
For three, Westbrook. They get the rebound and fouled hard that time. They'll get to the line and shoot two. For Oklahoma City, they have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
Mavericks making a switch here. McGee's checked in.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
It's been a difference maker for them in this game.
Oh, he almost did it.
And for JaVale McGee, what was once such a promising career is
Oh, my God. I am down by 10 points. This
You know
is...
what? He is capable of being a major rim protector and rebounder, but I think teams
Isaiah
are
is.
getting a little bit impatient with him because he's just not mature
Said he wanted a rematch.
that you would have expected.
Because I did beat him by 30.
in for Dallas. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Waiters, he's checked in for Roberson. Williams kicks to Barea. To the paint. It's tipped.
Oh,
It's
my
stolen by
goodness.
Adams.
Come on, 2K.
For three, Westbrook. Oklahoma City gets it back.
Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this team continues to be quicker to the ball. Well, it's gone back and forth for a while here, but they're really starting to push out. They're looking good right now.
And Williams, here we go. To the wing on the left. Barea dishes to Williams. Here's Parsons. Can they get it? And that one is hammered home.
How do you do that? Do you see this day? Look at.
Yes, he hit the rim with the thing. Come on, Isaiah.
About the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback.
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea, Kevin. I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
Nobody near Williams. Trains the three-pointer. Williams has got 9.
Love the play there on the inbound. The defense lost contact with him, and he knocks down the triple.
Now here's Westbrook, guarded by Barea. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Williams against Waiters. Williams gets to Parsons. Stolen by Durant. It's tipped. It's stolen by Berea. Waiters against Williams. On its way from Parsons for two. And that one hits back iron.
You know, they built their lead here by doing all the little things well.
And one of those little things, Clark, has been rebounded.
Started now by Durant. A clear look for Parsons. Oklahoma City leading by 7. And Waiters kicks to Ibaka. And now Williams running the floor all by himself. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. Now when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this. For his career, 15,806 career assists. A record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
And guys, you know, you look up point guard in the dictionary, and there's a nice little picture of John Stockton there. I mean, he is an unreal distributor. Controlled the game like no one ever has before or since. It's no coincidence that Utah never missed the playoffs in any of the 19 seasons that John Stockton was at the helm.
Enes Kanter's checked in for Steven Adams. Outside Westbrook. Takes a three. Another miss by Westbrook.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Berea kicks to McGee. It's stolen by Ibaka. Durant for three, and he gets it to go. Durant's got 22. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Thunder.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
And the Mavericks call time here.
And guys, Dion Waiters is a man who has never been a shot he didn't like. Despite shooting less than 40% from the field last season, he just kept on shooting. Now, every once in a while, he'd get hot and it would look good. But when he's off, which was most of the time, it didn't look very good. He's got to improve shot selection and shot discipline.
And here's Morrow outside. It's rebounded by Dallas.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
Hey, getting back to Waiters, there's a reason the Cavaliers dealt the former 4th overall pick in the draft. Not only did he shoot poorly, but Clark, he averaged less than 2 assists a game.
Yeah, I think it's a mindset adjustment with Waiters. I've loved his talent and his ability to make plays and shots. Now he just has to recalibrate his thinking so he can be effective in the role he's asked to play.
He's a legend.
The Thunder leading by 3. Feeds to Ibaka. Outside Westbrook. Hits it from three-point range.
They're in the position they're in right now thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Nowitzki comes in for JaVale McGee. That's Felton in for J.J. Berea.
And who could forget the tear that Westbrook went on last season? I mean, after the All-Star break, it was just triple-double after triple-double.
And with that, the Thunder lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Felton.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
For 3, Westbrook, and that one's good. Westbrook's got 28. Greg, for Westbrook, as you were talking about him, the triple-double stretch included 4 in a row. He had 6 triple-doubles, Clark, in 8 games. He was sensational.
Yeah, it really was, Kevin. And what's even more amazing was that he was very close to a triple-double, even on the nights he didn't get one. Man, he's a guy who showed you what it means to carry a team.
Felton with the ball. It's Ibaka picking him up. Nowitzki. It's in. He's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And that's 6 straight points now, guys, coming on the inside.
Yeah, those are like body blows in boxing, starting to take it to him. Great effort.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And how about last year, Dirk Nowitzki jumping to 7th all-time in scoring. I mean, passing the great Moses Malone for that spot, and he surely will keep climbing this season.
Wesley Matthews checked in for the Mavericks. Roberson, he's checked in for the Thunder. Payne comes in for Russell Westbrook. Mavericks trailed by 4. Felton the pass to Pachulia.
Oh my God.
And the Thunder pushing it up now. That's good. Payne's got 16 points.
Oh, that's
fine. They weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. I mean, they've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself, and that was a golden.
Dishes to Harris. It's Matthews on the wing. 20 points for him.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, Jay. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
Well, with Nowitzki passing Malone and the scoring, as Greg was just talking about, Clark, you know, this is a guy that obviously has Hall of Fame written all over him.
No question about it. First ballot in my mind, and he's got a game that stands the test of time because it's not predicated on athleticism. It's all skill-based.
You know, in Dirk Nowitzki, you start to wonder if he's the best foreign-born player ever. Of course, you have a lot of competition for that distinction. I mean, you got Hakeem, Nash, Parker, just to name a few.
Nick Collison's checked in for the Thunder. Westbrook comes in for Payne. Back to the topic of Nowitzki as the greatest foreign-born player ever. I think Hakeem Olajuwon. Clark is really his only challenger.
Yeah, I would agree with that, and I'd keep Hakeem at the top of that list just because of his presence and impact at both ends of the floor. But Dirk, clearly one of the all-time greats in NBA history. Some excellent numbers in this one for Matthews. He has 23 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
Here's Morrow. He's covered by Matthews. To halt the run, Morrow, no good. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break, and that one's good. 13 points for Raymond Felton.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Out to Harris. There's the triple. That's good. Harris has got 7 now in this quarter.
One of the big stories is second chance points. They've just been terrific.
Daddy's coming back.
Outside Westbrook. Got it off in time. No good on that last second attempt there. And a great
Quarter number 4. Daddy went from leading 1 by 1. Halftime, first half, 1 at halftime, into the fourth, the third, up by 5. Is he going to pull it away?
Mavericks leading by 5, and Oklahoma City looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Westbrook the point with Waiters at the 2. Durant is out there with Adams, and it's Roberson in at the 3.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage you put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
For 3, Westbrook. There's the bucket. Good. Westbrook's got 18 points just in the second half.
And until he cools off, I'd keep the ball in his hand.
Kicks it out to Parsons. Stolen by Durant. Fast break. Here they come. Here's Westbrook.
Yeah, the sharp steal and then run out. It looks like they're ready to put the hammer.
All right, let him come back.
Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard.
All right, yeah, stop letting him.
Could be a dunk like that coming off a great defensive.
Woo! Did he just get dunked on? Did he just get dunked on? Westbrook got dunked on.
That's
Oh, he came in a hole and got dunked on.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Give me those.
Matthews dishes to Berea. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Matthews goes in. Got a piece of it.
Wow.
And there's the foul. Goes
Oh, wow.
That's his third
Wow,
foul.
2K. Gotta love it.
And the Thunder making a change here. Ibaka's checked in. It's stolen by Berea. Here's Nowitzki.
Nowitzki!
And guys, that's a
Nowitzki!
taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Matthews,
oh.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Durant, no good. The Mavericks leading. Matthews into the lane. Berea, no good.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Raiders no luck. Westbrook with the steal. Shoots it. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
And Parsons kicks to Matthews. And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Pachulia, he's checked in for J.J. Berea. The 10-footer. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
Parsons passes to Pachulia. Williams kicks to Nowitzki. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A second chance effort, and it's blocked by Adams. And they'll keep possession. And stolen by Parsons. Williams dishes to Parsons. Inside. Here's Nowitzki. Powered down with both hands.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there. I tell you what, you don't want to allow too many of those kinds of baskets with the game on the line.
This is when the defenders really have to protect the basket. You need to be in sync as a unit defensively.
Now for Darren Williams, the injury-riddled campaigns just keep piling up.
Yeah, it's almost
okay.
Considering how good
Up by 6.
healthy. I mean, you're talking about one of the most explosive players in the game over the last decade at the point guard spot. But the injuries, hard to overcome.
Nowitzki with it. It's Ibaka picking him up. And the shot is good from Nowitzki.
8 points.
Guys in the hustle stats for Dallas.
Oh.
Effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Oh.
And the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers. And
Come on. Hit those. Let's get those. Let's get those, sir. Let's get those, sir.
Too dangerous
Let's get those, sir.
And guys, for Darren Williams last season, all those
You know, we was playing around with the child, you know, letting him get his hopes up, and now we're gonna have to dash him.
of his career, and he just couldn't create space or elevate to get the clean looks he had grown accustomed to.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan said to the team.
Slow it down, y'all.
He let his players know that they've got to do a better job
Slow
on
it down,
defense.
guys.
He said they're scoring any way they want. We've got to show some pride here. Let's make a stand defensively, get us stops, and get on a run of our
There it
own.
is.
Do they have it in them, Kevin?
Slow it down, guys.
And, you know, talking about Darren Williams,
Slow it down.
last year wasn't all bad. I mean, nearly 7 assists a game, 3.5 rebounds, a steal. Not the stocking stuffer he used to be, but he still battled and still contributed.
You're rolling out then. You're supposed to
Durant for 3. 8 for 15 with that made basket. But he's not satisfied yet.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
Dallas leading by 8. Outside Williams. Nowitzki against Ibaka. Nowitzki's shot's good. Nowitzki's got 21.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Westbrook, and that one is stuffed right through.
And that's some inspiration. Steals, blocks, and a big dunk. Those are ways that you can really change the momentum in a game.
Well, they got to chip away, Clark, at that deficit, and no doubt that'll help.
And that's what he's out there for, guys. I mean, he is an electrifying player, no doubt.
They can't guard us on the perimeter.
When you think about guards who play without fear or any hesitation, and Russell Westbrook is the first of those guys to come to mind.
I tell you what, man, his relentless pursuit and attacking his goal and his opponent is really something to watch.
And stolen by Parsons. Launches it. Another 3 for Dallas.
And that's a
130 to 117. What happened? Westbrook. Go ahead and shoot that 3. Go ahead and shoot that 3.
3 points for Russell Westbrook.
And he's clearly led the way offensively.
Can't keep giving me the ball.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite
Can't keep
end
giving me the ball,
of the
man.
floor.
Don't get mad at me.
They're trailing by 13. It's rebounded by Dallas. But Julia's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And Parsons slams it in.
Phenomenal
Lob City.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
Williams against Westbrook for 3. And the Thunder another 3.
He's really stepped it up this quarter. Looks like he's determined to get them out of this hole all by himself.
Williams passes to Matthews. Nowitzki kicks to Pachulia. Matthews goes in. They double-team Nowitzki. Goes up to the stripe. He squares up and sinks it. Nowitzki's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it. Good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Here's Ibaka, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for them.
Yeah, but they've got to find a way to convert those extra possessions into points if they're going to come back in this one.
Here's Williams. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Ibaka, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to
You mean 13?
Roberson, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
A good look there, and he didn't waste his second 3 of the game.
And here's Westbrook from the arc.
Oh, boo.
Almost hit the 3-point bucket, but he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on the 3-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws. What a game it's been for Westbrook. 46 points and just an amazing performance from downtown.
He is pouring it in from 3, guys. You know how much I love to see guys knocking down buckets.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys. Kevin, they're shooting around 90% from the free throw line. You and I both know that's very strong, very impressive free throw shooting for this team.
Both free throws good from Matthews.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Thunder trailing by 12. Westbrook drives in, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Such a strong finisher for a floor general.
He was up high, and he came down hard. Exquisitely done.
That's the uncanny ability he has to find a teammate for an easy basket or get one himself.
Parsons. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
You really have to like their efficiency at the foul line. I mean, they're knocking down 91, 92% of their free throws overall. That's a very healthy and positive number.
No, 11.
Both are
No good on the second free throw. Oklahoma City's gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. It's deflected. To the inside. There's Williams, and it's blocked by Adams. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
Luck.
1:37 left in the fourth quarter.
Andrew Luck.
Williams dishes to Matthews.
To the west side, to right.
And Nowitzki, wide open, he fires, and he gets that one to go off the front iron.
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the chart.
And they go to the intentional foul.
The biggest problem is dealing with Williams. 16 points and 9 assists. The assists have been coming for him, along with putting some numbers up from the foul line, too.
Yeah, I love the unselfishness and then also the tremendous focus that's been on display.
Thunder trailing by 13. Westbrook, no good.
Really?
Yeah, real nice shot selection there. I guess he's working on his buzzer beater.
I see my son is giving up from his butt whooping.
Maybe he's trying to knock a bird off of the scoreboard.
Is about right. Because I still can't figure that one out.
No, and I see no birds up there.
No.
Clark, one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I mean, I love watching unselfish play, and I know Greg enjoys that too.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Durant just inside the line, and that one comes up a bit short. Parsons passes to Williams. And that one.
What did you just do?
One falls for Williams. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. JaVale McGee's checked in for Pachulia. Villanueva comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. Raymond Felton, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And Harris subbed in for Parsons. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Enes Kanter's checked in for Adams. Collison comes in for Serge Ibaka. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Kevin Durant. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. And here's Felton from the arc. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
And they feel good about this win tonight, guys, defending their home court.
I agree. Job well done. They gave these fans exactly what they wanted.
Now Payne. Off on that one. So you see the Mavericks taking the...
Kevin, I'm here with
Yes, we had to, you know, son was getting excited. And then we had to crush his dreams real quick. Good game, son. Good game. Maybe you'll beat me. Maybe you'll beat me next time you're over here.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
I just get to play Jeremiah.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present.
Actually,